Welcome back, you guys. Community Matters. It is Thursday. That means we are joined once again with Mayor Tamar Sano this morning to give us an update on things happening in our city. Good morning, Mayor. Oh, it's always a pleasure having you.
It's great to be here.
You have been busy. The Block by Block initiative has officially kicked off. You guys are working in the Highland neighborhood next. That's coming up this Saturday. You guys are doing a sweep at Columbia Park. Tell us what's going on.
We'll meet at Columbia Park at 8 a.m. In full force with property standards and public works and police, maybe fire, to take a part of the Highland neighborhood and really do a cleanup. But one of the major reasons that we're doing this is to go door to door and to hand out surveys for block by block. This is the time for public input. Right. This is the time that we're choosing to gather data to find out what do people feel that they need in Highland in terms of reduction of blight and redevelopment, what their needs are, and so we're also trying to gather information. So if you see me and the police chief coming at your door, we're not the jump out boys.
Don't be alarmed.
Don't be alarmed. We're there to ask questions and not investigate.
Well, that's really exciting for everyone. Now, I understand you guys already did Ingleside. Have you guys been able to review some of the things that people brought up to the table? What are the residents saying?
In Ingleside, there were a number of drainage issues that I talked to people about. And of course, it's very helpful to be boots on the ground, actually see what they are. They could demonstrate those to me. We're still gathering the surveys. We're passing out surveys, so we didn't really collect a lot of surveys. I think we've received 150 surveys, which the first week is pretty good. I hope we get 150 a week.
Yeah, that's right. Now, just one final question on this before we move on. I understand there's been a lot of chatter back and forth with council members not being so happy about how this initiative was kind of carried out so far. What is the process looking like now and the latest update on that?
We have always intended to completely involve the council in this process. This is the very beginning of the conversation. It's not the end of the conversation. So what we're really learning now is what do we really want to do, and that's where the council input is going to be so very important. So we will involve the council members in the process.
All right.
All right. I'm just excited to see how this initiative turns out. I know it's going to be amazing for our city. But moving on to something else that's going to be amazing, this new bond website. Let's get into, what will that consist of and how can the people find it once it's up and running?
Okay. It is up and running. Okay. We really kind of think of it in a beta format in that we're expecting people to look at it and say, well, we wish it had this, or we wish it was clearer about that. So we'll be able to, we're doing it in-house, so we'll be able to pivot. But what it will do, it will take every construction project, every capital project, whether it's from the 2021 bond issue or whether it's from the 2024 bond issue, and it'll say, is it funded yet? Is it under design? Is it under construction? When is the anticipated completion date? And so you could go by going to shreveportla.gov, and if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see a button that you can press that'll get you right to that dashboard, and then you can follow through and find your favorite project and find out how it's going.
That sounds like a great tool for sure. Speaking of the public, we do want to go to our question of the day. We've been asking you guys at home to tell us what you want the mayor to touch on. So let's look and see what the results are looking like so far this morning. Looks like as of right now, the majority of people at 80% are saying they want to hear more about the state of the roads, Mayor. So let's talk a little bit about that. We had a story this morning, a bit of cracking going on Clyde Fan. What's going on with that?
Well, we've had both things that are bad on roads this year. We've had a lot of rain, and that particularly on the asphalt roads is difficult. It's what creates the potholes. And then we've had heat, and the heat is really bad on the cement road. So what happens is those joints expand, and when they expand too much with the heat, they don't have any place to go, and so they buckle. They jump up, and that cracks the cement. So apparently that's what happened on Clyde Fan. We'll be working our way to getting that fixed.
To fix that. Well, that is good news. We're seeing some of the footage there. I know that people were also bringing up on Facebook. I saw a few comments of people bringing up different areas around town. So this is not just happening on Clyde Fant.
No.
You guys are working to address all of those roads.
We are. We have a great public works director, Jarvis Morgan. He stays on top of those things, and I expect him to continue to stay on top of them.
Sounds good. Mayor, thank you so much.
Thank
All
you.
right. Well, we are looking forward to seeing you next week to talk about, more issues. But right now, guys, we have to go. So if you want to recap this interview, please visit our website, ktalnews.com. We'll be right back.